Adam, first defeat. Do you sometimes learn more when you do lose a game than you do when you're winning?
Yeah, 100%. I think when you first come into a club, you're always looking at finding out about the team and the players. And I think I can't question the players' application and the desire at the minute, the working that the so-and-so's off for the club and for the team. But I think in certain areas we are lacking a little bits. And there were going to be at some point questions answered, and I think there were a few answered today. I think Ross has had one save to make, hasn't he? And we've lost the game 1-0. I think their X-Factor players had one chance and he's took it. But we need to be better in certain areas. I think we've had enough territorial advantage, enough possession in areas where we should be hurting teams. At the minute, we're letting teams off the hook.
I thought Nat Brown did very well when he came on, but the fact that he's going on up front perhaps shows that you're very short in that area at the moment, especially with Greg now out.
Yeah, and I think it sums it up. And I think with the one thing I do want to say is it's a big thank you to the people that know Nobby, who works on the ground. He's worked his so-and-so's off this week to try and get it into some kind of nick with the help from Burdens. But the pitch is what it is at the minute, and when you haven't got an out-and-out centre forward to play off, it hurts you. And I think when we first off, we had some decent play, but we didn't have a focal point that we could bring the rest of the team into the game. Second half, the amount of balls that dropped in their box through the presence of Nat, it was good. But you've got to have people that are going to anticipate and that are clever enough to read them second balls and the knockdowns, because I'm looking forward to watching the game back, because like I say, the amount of balls that bounced in their 18-yard box, or we haven't read the second ball, we should be creating opportunities from that, and we didn't.
You were well in the game right up until the very end, but your hopes perhaps died a death when Josh got sent off from being the match winner at Gainsborough to picking up 2 yellows for dissent today, so you must be a bit disappointed with that.
It's a learning curve for him. Do you know what I mean? It's the thing that I'm asking of all the players and of the team is we need to be consistent. Anybody at any level can have 2-3 decent games. It's when you get to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that you start becoming a good player then. So it's a learning curve for Josh. He's been absolutely fantastic, and he's made a couple of mistakes today in terms of probably the way he's dealt with the referee, who, with all due respect, I thought was poor today, very poor. But he's got to learn from that, and he ended up shooting us in the foot at the end. We're going to try and get an equaliser with 10 men, and you're always going to get caught on the counter when you are going for it like that. But no, I thought we was more than in the game today against a team that before today was not beaten in 7. So there were plus points from the game. I'm not saying it's all negative. There were a lot of plus points. I thought the crowd was superb again. I think even after the game, they appreciate the efforts that the lads are putting in at the minute. We're just lacking that little bit of quality.
Chorley next, they're in good form like Stockport, but it's here, and if you can get the crowd behind you again, you've got a good chance.
100%. I've got no doubt that the way this crowd are, they're going to be behind us. They're fantastic, and they should be the main focal point of what this club's about, because it's an extra strength. We have to, and I will make sure that in every game that we play, be it here or away, they've got a team that are proud that they represent them. So win, lose or draw, when the team walks off the pitch, they know they've given them everything, and at the minute I think these boys are doing that, and I think they appreciate that. But look, the rest of this season and building into next season, it's not about what other people do. It has to be about what we do, and I think if we get it right and we get the right ingredients in, and we build on what we've done so far, we'll be a very strong force in this league. The first goal is really disappointing for me, because it's something that if we're in our right shape and our right areas, we've gone from attacking to conceding. And I said to the lads after, that was a goal that you would have conceded a month ago, not a goal that you concede now. So it's about individuals not kicking back into habits that they've had, and sticking to the game plan, and understanding that when things are put in place, when a structure is put in place, you've got to follow it through.